Alright, we got that figured out. I thought I was gonna have to show the first two containers again, folks, but I don't have to show the first two containers that I showed on Friday of this past week, or whenever that I don't have to show them again. So we're on the final portion, which is part 3, and that is the face palette. I only have 2 eyeshadow clicks to show, which is the Maybelline Shadow Blocks, 2 eyeshadow clicks, and the rest are face palettes, and 1 face powder. So let me show the eyeshadow clicks first. This is the Maybelline eyeshadow blocks, and they're both from the shade 10 line of Maybelline. They're both from the shade 10 line, and this is the mauve one, and then I have the green one. They're both from the shade 10 line. They're called, once again, eyeshadow clicks. This is because they click, obviously. When you open them, they're called eyeshadow clicks for a reason, in block form. Eyeshadow clicks in block form. So these are eyeshadow clicks, and they're called eyeshadow clicks for a reason, because they click, click, and click. So eyeshadow clicks in block form, and like I said, these are all shade 10 from the click line of the Maybelline block. These are all shade 10. And this is the mauve one, this one right here, and this one is the forest green one. So mauve, forest green, shadow blocks, the click line from Maybelline. So that's those two. And then let me get into the 2 single powders. I have this one, which is the neutral beige one. Neutral beige pressed powder from Viva Color. I use this to set my under eyes. Neutral beige pressed powder, and I use this to set my under eye from Viva Color. And then this one is the Maybelline Fit Me. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and this is the shade 330 Toffee Caramel, and I only have one of these left. I only have one left, and I need more. I need more, and unless I get them in a full palette form, which I'm going to describe right now, I'm going to need a lot more of the singular ones, because this is the last one that I have left. This is the last one. Alright? And then just added to my face palette lineup, this is from Hourglass, and this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked, and this is the Swan version. This is the Swan version, and yes, I've seen that many versions of a swan as a kid growing up. I have seen that many versions. Okay, which means everything that I was taught as a kid is very, very truthful and very factual and very biblical. So that's how you get to see what you see when you are a child, which means I've been taught by teachers who are of the faith and who are those of telling the truth and being completely honest. And with that, I was able to get to the Hourglass Swan palette, and they taught me more than once, which means I get a whole set. Okay, so thank you to my teachers from way back when. I appreciate your honesty and your truthful thoughts in the facts of. Beginning once again, well, you know, with my French teacher. My French teacher, actually. My French teacher, Miss Capote, who is, by the way, Miss Capote is the real Celine Dion of whom I met. So thank you, Miss Capote. Truthfully appreciate it. By the way, Miss Capote also now works with me, but she works more in a private function. She teaches those with Down syndrome. And that's where she's more comfortable and more confident, being someone in the age that she is. That's where she is now, teaching those with Down syndrome. So thank you, Miss Capote, for continuing to teach in the same form you taught me. The next eyeshadow face palette, not eyeshadow, next face palette that I come out with is this one. This is Nicole Miller New York Complexion Palettes. This is a full face palette which helps to minimize a kit for me. This is a full complexion face palette, and once again it helps to keep the kit minimized. So that's that. And I'm gonna go here with this one right here. This is from Physicians Formula. This is the Physicians Formula Contour 1 Butter Bronzer. Physicians Formula Contour 1 Butter Bronzer. I have not used this yet, but I will use it very, very soon, hopefully. Very soon. Alright. And then the next one that I have is this one right here. This is Nicole Miller New York Natural Glow Face Palette. Another one that minimizes a full kit, because this is a full face kit right here in order to complete a full facial feature makeup look. The next one right here, which is this one, this is Nicole Miller New York Face Palette. And this is once again a full facial kit. A full face kit in powder form, and this is the gold line. This is the gold line. Okay? And that's that right there in packaging. And the next one that I have is this one right here. This is the Physicians Formula All-Star Face Palette. And this is the full kit right there. Physicians Formula All-Star Face Palette. And this is the full kit in powder form. The next one that we have right here, this one, this is the Revolution Makeup Revolution London Roxy Rockstar Us Contour and Highlighting Palette, which means, yes, I've seen a dinosaur. I have seen a dinosaur in existence still today, so not all dinosaurs are quite extinct yet. Not all of them, no. There's still some dinosaurs that still need to get taken care of. But I've seen, as you can see, there's 8 in them. I've seen 8 dinosaurs. I've seen 8. I've seen 8 dinosaurs. So be careful when you're outside. That's why sometimes I don't always go outside, because them dinosaurs are very dangerous. Them dinosaurs are very, very dangerous, and they can come for you. They can come for you, especially when you make the wrong step, the wrong move, and you're not walking, well, you know, on the right sidewalk. Them dinosaurs is gonna come for you. So be very careful when you're out there. So the next one is this one. This is the Cheek Palette, and this is Nika K New York. And Nika K, as I said in that previous video that you all just watched, is my first name, which is Cherie, and that is an Israelite name. This is Nika K Israelite, which stands for Cherie, which is Sheree. So I've heard when a lot of you Israelites have called me Nika, because in English I hear Cherie underneath it. So you're saying my name correctly. Whether you want to or not, you're saying my name correctly when you say Nika. So that's that shadow palette right there. And that's that one. It's a full face palette, by the way. The next full face palette that I have is right here. This is the Glow Kit Sun Dipped from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Glow Kit Sun Dipped from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it is right here. That's the Glow Kit right there. And then the final one, and this is the final one for the facial feature portion of my collection video, which is in the powder format, is from Morphe. This is Morphe Totally Tan HT. Morphe HT Totally Tan face palettes. And this is how many times, by the way, I've been bit by one of my allergens, which is a rat. This is the story that this tells, is how many times in my life thus far, including this one, not quite yet, but this is how many times I've been bit by one of my allergens, and that's basically what the story is being told in this one. And the Morphe Totally Tan HT face palettes. How many times that I've been bit by a rat, and it's been dangerous to almost taking me to the hospital. Almost. So that's how many times I've been bit. Right there. In a face palette. And that's a total of 8 times. Alright, so be careful with them rats, because I can't be around them, and not everyone can be around them, so be careful with them. Anyways, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. This is the final for this portion of the makeup collection. What's coming up next is the small kit collection, and I'm going through all of the collection in the forms of what I've used and what I'm also about to get ready to use. So when you see it, you'll know which one it is. In the bag, I've used it. In the plastic container, I have not used that yet. So you'll get to see that soon. And thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!